Heyo, we're doing NCAA 14. That's the game that I played and reviewing. To start it off, when you first put the game in, this is sped up 400% of what like normally goes on. So this is like really annoying when I first put the game in. Had to go, it took probably like 15-20 minutes to go through all that. So the game we're going to be using for the backdrop is going to be me playing my brother. I'm playing UCF, and my brother's playing Kentucky. I do pretty good. I don't do that bad. But just going to be basically going over the stuff that's in the gameplay, not other types of gameplay and whatnot. You know what I mean? Like not create a team or create a player, just playing the game. Graphics, it looks the same as pretty much every other NCAA or Madden. They use the same engine, so there's not much that has been changed from game to game, and you can see it's very similar. It does look better than games that came out much longer ago, but compared to NCAA 13, not that special. You pick your plays with X, A, and Y to hide the play picking from your opponent. But they can still see all three of the ones that you're picking from, so they can still pick accordingly based on that. To me, that doesn't make much of a difference, but to somebody else it might. In the start menu during the game, you have a bunch of options. One of the buttons brings you to that screen you just saw. It's called the game controls. That's basically just showing you what the controls are. That's not changing anything, which confused us. Under settings, you have these where you can change sides, change what the buttons do. You can change house rules, which my brother was doing right here, where he was making it so that the speed relative from player to player, like running back to linebacker, actually made sense. Like a running back would be able to outrun a linebacker. You can also do substitutions, like make a kicker be your quarterback, which would be stupid, but you could do that. You can also see stats for the game as a whole. The way it's played basically is the same as like other games, like I've said. You press A after you pick a play. You press A to hike the ball, and then for passing plays, the buttons appear above the players' heads, and you press that button, and your quarterback throws the ball to that player. You can also press B to change to the player that's closest to it. And if you throw while running, that'll happen where his throw will just suck. And I did that a lot, so I didn't really connect a lot of passes. Running plays, they automatically hand the ball off. That's not really anything that you have to do there. But I believe you can also press left bumper to do a lateral, which throws it to the person closest to you. And right here, after I went for it on 4th down, the first play, my brother gets another touchdown. So, he's just a little bit ahead, but I'll catch up. Other things for the gameplay, sprinting, I believe it was right trigger. You can also use the right thumbstick. The left one is how you run. The right thumbstick will let you do cuts. So instead of spinning, it's kind of like a juke. Just assign the one button. Right here, my brother cheated and paused the game right before I was going to make a catch. But yeah, the right stick, when you're running it, lets you control your character and how he moves slightly. And you can avoid tackles that way, or you could press the B button, and that's a spin. Y is a jump, and I believe X or A, I think it was X, was a stiff arm. All of those are different ways that you can, avoid being tackled, gain more yards. Obviously, the rules, they're the same because it's football. Each touchdown, 6 points, you get an extra point afterwards. If you block somebody in the back, it's a penalty, yada, yada, yada. Oh man, look at that. I made a catch. That was I think my only catch this whole game. So that was it. I did pretty good. Well, as you'll see right here. I think it was like 0 to 43 or something like that. It was close though. So that's about it for this game. It was pretty fun. My brother's gonna have more fun playing it than I am. I might not play it that much. Tuesday, Dynasty Warriors 8's coming out. I'm going to be picking that up and I'll be doing a review of that one. I like those kind of games a little more than sports games. So in conclusion, Yanni likes games, but Yanni doesn't really like sports games. This one's not his style. So yeah, tell you, subscribe, give me a thumbs up. Bye.